Hello guys, welcome back to BiFace. Finally we are at the last configuration part, which is adding a product. We've already seen how to add a site or a shop. We've already seen how to add events and transactions, even a teller or even a group, that is to group tellers into tellers or cashiers or supervisors. And just lately, the last video, we looked at how to add a category, which was actually under a certain content. So from here, we'll be able to add a product item based on the type of product or items that we need. And after that, we'll be able to make sales for our product. And that will actually have completed the final configuration for BiFace. So to start by that, we can start by swiping the screen up and down, that is to hide and unhide the floating action button down there on your right corner, on your lower right corner. Make sure that floating action button is visible. Click on it, then select. It will expand more action buttons. Select the card action button and it will start the product registration wizard. Then click next, and it will expose a big form or a long form to enter the product details. We might not need all the details that are on this form, depending on the configuration of our items. That is, maybe it's an attendant, like a clocking item. If it's attendance, that is just clocking, because that's what's going to be used whenever you're using attendance. Or if it is like a dispatch, then there's a way you put inventory items here, or civil work items, like for example trenching, if you're doing trenching for fiber optic cables or anything like that. So this is the area you're going to put that. And in addition to that, this is the same area you add items that are liquidatable, like for example if you're selling computers, if you're selling things like maybe a restaurant food or anything like that. So we'll start by entering the category. You press go, and our last category we entered was desktop, so I'll press D in and press go, and then it will load for me the category desktops. I'll select it. I'll enter my product name, which is HP Pavilion. I think something like 055 NA, which is all in one. That's my first item. Select my supplier, press go there, and then my supplier, I enter the first two letters also, which is BR. My supplier's name is Bright Technologies. I select the supplier, then I enter the product description here as HP desktop. Yeah, HP all-in-one desktop. EN13 barcode. The app supports EN13 barcode. If you're familiar with EN13 barcodes, then here, this is the area you're going to put them. We only supporting EN13 because I think it's the latest barcode standard. There are so many other barcode standards when it comes to items and products, but here we're going to just input the EN13. So I'll click on the middle square button. It will give me a form to enter the EN13 barcode. EN13 usually has got 13 digits, and we only require to enter the 12 digits, and it is usually divided into the first two being the system number, the next 5 being the manufacturer number, and the next 5 after that, those 5 being the product code or the product number. Okay, since I don't have the barcode for my HP Pavilion system, I'm just going to use the system number for my country, which is 61. And then I'm just going to assign myself a manufacturer number, maybe 00001, and the product number I also put 0001. Why I'm putting these numbers is because maybe you do not have barcodes for your items. For example, you're selling food, and of course most of the food is not barcoded, so you generate your own barcodes for your food, a plate of food or something like that. So you can do that here, but just make sure that this barcode is serialized. Just put your system number, maybe your country code, put the manufacturer code, and then the product code, which is the last 5 digits there. You can serialize them from 000001, then the next product will be 00002 or something like that. Then is the barcode doctor down there. Click on her, and she will generate for you the barcode, and after that is done, just save it. Once it is saved, it will come back to the main activity, and it will show you the barcode there. Code 128 barcode is we don't need it right now, but in case you're doing things like shipping, then you'll need code 128 barcode. Code 128 barcode holds information like the batch number of an item, the expiry date, the serial number, product variant, things like weight, length, width, height, cubic meters of the product, and so many other information that product code 128 barcode holds. And it is usually used as the usually SSCC, with the serial shipping container code, but since we do not use that right now, we are going to skip that. Then we need to enter the stock keeping features, or the stock keeping unit features for the item. That is the middle. You can see the narrow line card there. And to do that, we scroll the page up, and then there's a plus button up there. You click on that plus button, and what happens is it will give you another form, stock keeping unit. And the stock keeping unit here, we usually recommend selecting between 6 to 8 characters. So like now here, you can just put HPV, and then I say 055 NA as my stock keeping unit, and then here I just describe it as HP Pavilion desktop. Desktop. You can say all-in-one desktop. All-in-one desktop. The quantity is my stock. Can be like, for example, I have 12 pieces in my store, and the threshold will be my reorder level. If they get reduced to a certain threshold, then the system should alert me via email that I should do a reorder for this particular item or stock keeping unit. I can put my reorder label to 5 pieces, and then I save that. Then if I go back down, I'll find that the stock keeping unit HPV055NA has been added. Product points, I can put to 1. This is where I earn my customers points that are in the system, and maybe later on when they buy a lot of products from me and they attain more points, I can give them discounts based on the number of points they have. So the app also supports point earning system. Liquidatable, I'll select that checkbox to show that actually the item I'm converting it to cash. If I'm doing time and attendance, then the liquidatable will be off, or it will be unchecked. Is it a digital good? Is it a virtual good? No. 2D barcode. Here I can put a 2D barcode. Select between QR, Data Matrix, PDF 417, or Aztec, and I enter the URL here for my product, my HP Pavilion. And once that one is entered, I tell the barcode doctor down there to generate it, and then I use on the upper left corner there is the back arrow. I use that back arrow, and it will generate the 2D barcode for me. Down there now, I put now my trading information, like my procurement cost, how much did I buy the HP Pavilion. I can say I bought it for, here we're using Kenya shillings, so I can say maybe I bought it for 50,000 Kenya shillings, and I'm selling it at 55,000. Oh, trading cost 55,000. Okay, my bulk cost, I can sell it at 54,000, 1,000 less. And my threshold for wholesale threshold should be the number of for bulk cost, that is the number of items that should be sold in bulk. If they go beyond let's say 5, then the system should kind of recommend the bulk cost. So is it already discounted? You can say no. If it is, then just select the discount, and then the discount, do I assign the maximum discount that you can give for this item. Maybe we can say something like 5%. And then the next field is infinite stock. Of course, this is not an infinite product like a software product, so it reduces by stock. The inventory level, we can still say here, like we said on the SKU, as 12. And then the units, of course, is pieces. So the tax information, we are going to skip it for now. For a later date, when we want to, we'll show you how to enter VAT and tax information for a particular product. So you click on next, and you verify the information here of the product. Now you can see it's HP Pavilion, and if the information are okay, even the assigned feature, all are the last item down there, you can now submit your product. And once you submit it, it will be saved on the server, and that is it. That's how you add a product to your profile. So stay tuned for more. We'll now show you how to now make a sale using the information and the configurations and settings that you've made for your profile. And from there on, you'll just need to be adding items like that until you have all your items into your profile and be able to continue making sales with them. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.